Hello, it's Rick Signorella again with the August edition of the Hoffman Estates Citizen. And this month we'll see the Hoffman Estates Stars and Stripes Fitness Fest, First Place Bar and Grill 20-year anniversary, Natura Academy ribbon cutting, the first dementia-friendly community business, and the Tear Down the Wall ceremony at BellWorks. All community events held their annual Stars and Stripes Fitness Fest at BellWorks.
Out here at the Hoffman Estates Stars and Stripes half marathon 10K and 5K. I got some of our wonderful village trustees here at a wonderful Village of Hoffman Estates. Nothing makes a community event like this happen without the support of the village. Of course, we run on their streets. They bring together all of the entities to make this happen. I want to thank them and also give them a chance to say a few words. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Trustee Gary Stanton, also Deputy Mayor, and this is Patrick Kinane, one of our trustees as well, and Karen Arnett there at the very end. And we want to welcome everybody here to BellWorks in Hoffman Estates and hope that they enjoy the event that's going to occur here, the 10K, and I guess you have a 5K as well, correct?
Correct.
All right, well, here we go.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Runners, we'll see you at the start line, and even more, we're looking forward to seeing you at the finish line. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Americans of all ages, today you are in attendance of the 18th running of the Hoffman Estates Stars and Stripes Half Marathon 10K and 5K. We gather here in celebration of the 250th birthday of the good old US of A. And now all community events would like to introduce the legend himself. He's sung the national anthem for many years for the Blackhawks. He's done it at Soldier Field. He's sung at the Indianapolis 500. Jim Cornelison.
Hey, good morning. It's an honor to be here with all of you. Please remove your hats as we do the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's regular, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Have a good run. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines! Get to it! All right! Through that! Get there! Yes, you can! If you don't believe in yourself, oh, today we believe in you!
First Place Bar and Grill celebrated 20 years in business.
We're very pleased to be here at First Place Sports Bar, 1736 West Algonquin Road. They have a very good reputation for their drinks and their food, and it has become an institution here. We're celebrating your 20 years, and at the count of 3, you're going to cut that ribbon. In 3. Hey, hey! I'd like to present you a key to the Village of Hoffman Estates and many more years of success and serving the people of our great community. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm the owner for 20 years that started this place. My father actually found the location, and we did want to stay somewhere in the local neighborhood of where we grew up. It was exactly what I wanted, something neighborhood, sports bar. I wanted that family neighborhood feeling. We have food, drinks, open from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. 7 days a week. We have dartboards, pool tables, gambling machines. Visit us at firstplacebar.com and check us out on Facebook and Instagram at First Place Sports Bar and Grill.
Health and Human Services honored L&M Financial Services for becoming the first dementia-friendly business in Hoffman Estates.
L&M Financial Services, Inc., and they are the first dementia-friendly business partner that we are excited to welcome into the Hoffman Estates dementia-friendly community family.
It kind of came about, so for me personally, my mom lived with me for 10 years, and the last 2 years that she was with me, she was a full care, 2-person assist. And so we had in-home care, and we had a lot of issues personally, my family. So the whole piece with dementia is it doesn't affect you till it affects you. And you really don't understand what it means until you live in it. And when you live it, it's really difficult. So to have a town that will support people, whether it's to have a space in a restaurant for someone. I used to try to take my mom out in a wheelchair and the whole bit. So it's a lot. So I appreciate anyone that's willing to kind of help people just, help themselves.
And just to kind of continue with that, I knew Mary's mom for a long time too as well. So, because Mary and I have known each other since the 3rd grade. So, just a little side note. But my mom is 86 years old. She lives with me. She's moved in right before COVID, so she's still good. But my next door neighbor, she's alone. And she's 79 years old and is currently in an assisted living situation now, but probably for the last 6 years, we've adopted her in our family because she has nobody, and because of her health reasons, she's, doing, a lot of falling and things like that, and that's kind of what extended us to even do more than what our financial service industry business is in doing the senior life consulting. So seniors are very near and dear to us, especially with a lot of where the elderly are preyed upon. So it's kind of one of my pet peeves. I'm a very protective person, so I'm always making sure that the good person is well taken care of. So I just don't want somebody, 1, to be alone, and 2, to make sure that they really get what their wishes are. They worked really hard for their stuff, and we want to make sure that their stuff gets done properly. So anyway, you can tell it's very near and dear to me. So that's kind of how we started.
We're very pleased to be at L&M Financial Services. Both Lisa and Mary have been very involved in the community for many, many years, and we do appreciate that. We also appreciate your support for the Village's initiative on being a dementia-friendly community. We usually think about dementia, it's always old people, but it isn't always old people. It's also onset dementia, and it affects families all over the country and all over our community. Most of us know a family member or a neighbor or close friend or someone who is suffering from this, and as a community we have to make provisions for people, make it easy for them, and as Mary and Lisa pointed out, make sure they're not taken advantage of in their current state. And this is why this is so important, and we're going to continue to try to raise the awareness of the community on this issue, because it's very important as the population grows and ages. And again, it can affect people in their 40s and 50s even, dementia. So it isn't just a old people's disease. So we also have to keep that in mind. But we really applaud your commitment to this, and you and Mary, and we appreciate it very much. And hopefully your example will help spread this message to other businesses and other people in the community. Now I think that Director of Health and Human Services, Monica Saavedra, has a presentation for you.
Thank you again for being a dementia-friendly community business partner. That means that you are a business that understands the importance of not just serving the community, but also receiving special training to be able to identify and support those living with dementia and their caregivers. So we have for you your Dementia-Friendly Business Partner window cling, which you can proudly display, that will indicate to residents that you all have undergone training and are familiar with the signs of dementia, how to respond compassionately, and also are an inclusive business. And then we do also have a plaque of gratitude where the Village of Hoffman Estates recognizes L&M Financial Services Incorporated as a Dementia-Friendly America partner in appreciation of your partnership in building a dementia-friendly community. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
BellWorks Chicagoland held a Tear Down the Wall event for the West Wing.
Welcome to the first, at least our first, Tear Down the Wall ceremony. I'd like to welcome the mayor, Claude, and the entire Hoffman Estates team that are here and been by our side all the time. This is very momentous for us. I remember when we started redeveloping the AT&T Emerita campus into what we now know as BellWorks Chicagoland, Illinois' first metroburg, a metropolis in suburbia. And we started right before COVID. And I remember we were pretty committed. We had knocked down a lot of walls and teared up stairwells and who knows what. And all of a sudden, the office became a place that nobody ever went to. And people said, nobody is ever going to go back again. And here we are with 1.6 million square feet of office, 150 acres, a plan that was based on bringing people together, tearing down barriers to our daily life, the things that segregate us, zoning laws that are archaic, uses that are separated and divided, bringing life to the workplace and bringing people and life to the office. Creating town centers and squares and walkable spaces where none existed before. And yet we were at a time when we were told you can't shake anybody's hand. We couldn't even open the mail without putting on gloves. And we had to make a decision. And one of my partners, the Adler, was here, and I remember that phone call well. It was a Zoom call, and I think some of us were so scared that we were wearing masks on the Zoom. And you still see that sometimes. You see people driving in their car over themselves, and they're still wearing that mask, and you say, what are they thinking? But okay. So we were talking, and we said, do we believe, the conversation boiled down to, do we believe in humanity? Do we believe in the social contract that we all have with each other, that we need to be together, we need to cross-pollinate, to ideate, to feed off of each other, to connect, to communicate. If we believe in that, and that is still part of our basic humanity, then we should go forward. If we think that the world as we know it is over, we should stop. And we all voted to go forward. The one thing that we did, we decided we had to break the project into two. And we put up this wall at that time. So actually this wall was put here so that we could focus with the new reality, the slower absorption, the flight to quality was bound to happen, and we see happening, and thankful to all of you that are here as part of this amazing space. And I see people behind the plastic. Can you hear up there? Can you hear us? Yeah? Okay. And we did that so that we can crawl, walk, and run, rather than redevelop the entire 1,600,000 square feet of space at once. We broke it into sections. And today, because of all of you here, and many of you are not here, and working together with the village and everybody else. And I'm not going to start thanking people because I'm always going to forget somebody. So all of you, there's so many people here who have worked so hard on making this happen. Thank you to all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. And today, by tearing down this wall, we're celebrating the success of the Metroburb experience, of creating BellWorks here in Hoffman Estates. A place that when we started, people said, nobody's coming there for office anymore. And today, we're on the tour of every single office tenant that's out there. They have to look here. And not only that, we hope to have some really great news soon. We intend to fill up, with God's help, the rest of this space way sooner than the first half happened. Hopefully within the next year, year and a half, we should be almost full. And all of you will be able to celebrate. In about 6 weeks, walking through here, soon shopping, drinking, celebrating the great place, our great Metroburb together. I'd like to invite the mayor to come up, please, and share a few words with us. Thank you all so very much, and then we'll grab some hammers and tear down this wall.
It's great to be at BellWorks Part 2. This is a very exciting day. It's always great to come into BellWorks. I always marvel every time I come here at the job that Ralph and his team have done. Ralph had a vision and he's brought it to fruition. And now we're on to the next stage of BellWorks. And we can hardly wait to see the finished product. You've done an amazing job in rehabbing this. You and your team are spectacular. And you're going to need a key to the city for the great west side of BellWorks. So you can hang it up there when you're done. Thank you, Ralph.
Very much, Mayor. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you. To steal a line from a great president, Mr. Zucker, tear down this wall.
We're all changing. Got it? Right here, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2.
Everybody's invited in to take a look.
There you go.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of work.
What do you think, Ralph?
I love it.
Yeah?
It's exciting. Look at this. We're almost tripling the amount of space that people could walk in and available. Look how beautiful it is. Look at all the brand new space. It's all done. Yeah, a lot of it. Just to give you guys a little taste of what's to come, we're standing right here. This is Main and Main. Think of this as an intersection, like the main crossroads. So you've got the east side and you've got the west side, and this is the middle right over here, and this is going to be eateries over here, and over here back there we're going to activate that outdoor patio, and we hope to have a bar here called Barbella, you know, to come here, sit and eat and drink and hang out on both sides all the way through here. So this is literally the middle of BellWorks. And we've taken out, there used to be a stairway over there, we took that out. All these bridges that were here we took out. It's all been redone. The new floor is almost done. And you'll see furniture coming in and everything. So come back in a few weeks, and we hope you guys will come and you know, share a drink and
Buy a drink at the bar, Ralph.
buy a drink at the bar.
Everybody here.
Buy a drink for me at the bar.
Well, that's it for this edition of the Hoffman Estates Citizen. From all of us here at HETV, thank you for watching.